It's time for high school basketball game night. Now here's your play-by-play announcers for tonight's game.
Hello and welcome to Northview High School, where we're getting ready to start the game between the Dothan High Tigers and the Northview Cougars. Hi, I'm Mick Kirkland with Brian Nyman, and this gym is full of excitement tonight, Brian. I expect this will be a barn burner like we see year after year after year after year. I'm amazed that these gyms are still up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, both of these teams, I think they're going to come out wanting to win this game because they have had ups and downs this season. Both teams have looked really good in some games, and they have struggled in others. So we'll see what happens tonight, but whatever happens, I think it will be an exciting game.
Oh, it's going to be exciting.
The starters for out on the court for Northview is number 1, Marquez White, number 2, Jonathan Carmichael, number 5, Jalen Harris, number 33, Maurice McGriff, and number 21, Jalen Thomas. For Dothan, you got number 31, Jamarian Kelly, number 12, Kirkland, 15, McGee, 44, Williams, and 10, Holt. Holt with the ball, he gets it over to Kirkland. Dothan's moving the ball around. They're trying to get something established early, and they turn the ball over on their first possession, and that's not what Coach Stompter wanted.
No, that's not the way to start.
The Cougars take it out. Number 5, that's Jalen Harris, brings it down over to Carmichael. Carmichael pulls up for the jumper, counted. Jonathan Carmichael comes out the gate shooting. McGee. He looks. He's been double teamed. He gets away. And Kirkland, the ball is stripped away from Kirkland, and Dothan calls a timeout. A full timeout, and Northview did a good job of trapping that time and forcing Dothan to call a timeout.
Well, if they didn't call a timeout, they were probably going to be called for, I don't know, traveling. You don't know, but they got the timeout in time.
Yeah, that's what he did. They had possession of the ball, so they were able to call timeout. So just looking at one of the common opponents, we saw Northview play Enterprise here earlier, and they struggled and didn't do very good in that game. But we saw them down at the Holiday Classic do an excellent job, and they just came up just a little short. They were very impressive in a couple of games. They beat Houston County.
Right, and almost beat Eufaula.
And that's McGee with 2, so we're tied at 2 apiece. Now, Dothan, on the other hand, they were eliminated by Wicksburg in the very first game, and they only put up 2 points in the third period.
That surprised everyone, I think.
But they were very impressive against the Enterprise. They had a win against Enterprise. Kirkland for 3. So that's one thing Northview don't want to do is leave Kirkland open. He is known to knock him in from downtown.
Yeah, you got to keep at least one person on him at all times.
And I tell you, I was very impressed with number 33 for Northview during the tournament, Maurice Pittman. He had a couple of really good games for the Cougars. Jalen Harris kicks it over to Critton. Pittman gets it into White.
And the referee just fouled the referee. Fouls on number 10.
That would be Trey Holt, his first, the team's first. Dothan leading 5-2.
With 6
we
minutes
played
to go.
just under 2 minutes.
Right. Way out here.
Ball into Harris. White spins, looks, puts it up, and he's fouled.
So he will go to the line.
McGee picks up the foul. So the Tigers have picked up a couple of quick fouls here. And at the line is number 1, Marquez White. White is a very capable player. We saw him last year just pretty much single-handedly bring Northview back and force a game in overtime and win it in overtime against Ashford.
I was here, and I remember that game. We couldn't believe it.
He hits 1 of 2, and White is capable of putting up 40-plus points in a game.
Not even trying hard.
Get the ball to Williams. And the Tigers maintain possession, and Northview is pressing them defensively, and they force the turnover. Dothan's second turnover.
Forced turnover.
Harris. And
the foul.
White goes up, and he draws the foul. Foul is called on Adrian Kirkland. His first.
You know, have a sub coming in here.
At the line is Marquez White. He's 1 of 2 from the line tonight with 1 point.
And that one, Billy Ford is coming in for Ed Critton.
Critton takes a seat and is replaced by Ford. White's second shot is up and good. That gives him 3 points. And we're tied at 5 apiece, 5:15 left in the opening period. The Dothan Tigers and the Northview Cougars. Shot short, rebounded by Carmichael. Over to Harris, to White.
Another foul. Non-shooting.
They're calling this game pretty tight.
Yeah. That's 3 fouls already on Dothan.
That's Holt's second foul, and he's going to be taking a seat. Into the game goes number 35, Trey Jackson. White. Harris. Pittman at least. Rebounded by Kirkland. He gets help from Jackson. It's loud in here tonight, Brian. They try to get the ball into Williams, and it's knocked out of bounds by not Williams, but into number 31, Kelly. Excuse me. I don't have 31's name. We'll have to try to get that for Dothan. White and Dothan's third turnover. And Northview loses it out of bounds, so the ball will go back to the Tigers of Dothan. We're tied at 5 apiece. We're halfway through the first period. It's the first meeting between these 2 teams this year.
And they'll meet again 2 weeks from tonight, is it, or 1 week from tonight?
3.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks from tonight because it's my birthday.
And that 3 came from number 35, Jackson. So Northview turns it over, so it goes back to the Tigers. They're up by 3. 8-5. McGee to Kirkland. Another 3. Yes!
Oh!
Woo! Trey Jackson has come out smoking. He's hit 2 threes in a row.
You have to change the nets at halftime. Another foul on Dothan. I believe he said fouls on 44.
Franklin Williams picks up his first, and that is the 4-15.
Yes, you're right.
5-15 foul.
Yes, sir.
For the Tigers of Dothan and none for the Cougars of Northview.
We've only played half of a quarter.
Matthew Millbrook is in the game for the Tigers.
Oh,
Woo,
we
and
got a 3 of our
Middlebrooks
own.
comes in and knocks in a 3. Boy,
I'm telling you, the Nets aren't going to last. He thought about it.
that was a 2. That was a block. Middlebrooks.
That was only a 2, okay.
I didn't get who made that 2. A 3 for Northview. Harris for 3.
Oh. That ties her up.
Jalen Harris knocks in a 3, so it's a tie game at 11 apiece. Boy, this is what we expected tonight. The crowd's on their feet. Kirkland. Kelly. Kirkland loses the ball and was able to maintain it, and it's blocked by Pittman.
Wow. They said not
that
here.
That brings the crowd to their feet.
And they were already standing up.
And there is a crowd here tonight.
Yeah. That student section over there is rather
so Pittman
daunting.
takes a seat along with Carmichael. Kirkland takes the inbounds pass. Dothan's slowing it down.
They're being patient, but they're also having a hard time getting it in.
Kirkland almost loses it. He's able to get it away, and it goes back to Kirkland. And McGee go nice feed down to Middlebrook for 2. Matthew Middlebrooks with his first points of the game. Dothan on top by 2. And Middlebrooks, and he almost saves it, but it goes out of bounds. He was on the line, so it goes over to the Cougars. 13-11, Dothan leading. Just over a minute left in the first period.
Critton back in the game, and Marquez White gets a break.
Flowers into the game for the Tigers. Kirkland takes a break, and also into the game for the Cougars, Eric Holmes.
And Billy Ford takes a seat, as you say.
Takes a seat.
Takes a seat.
Shot from the corner.
Boom,
yes!
Chakalaka.
Boy, Holmes comes in off the bench and knocks in a 3. Dothan comes back and goes for a 3. That was number 35. Jackson, who had a couple of threes earlier, but that time it was off the mark. Northview's ahead 14-13.
Under a minute.
Holmes loses it, but Harris gets it. Drive to the basket, up. Holmes puts it up, misses, and we're going to have over the back on number 10, Ivan Lumpkin.
Yep. That was an easy call.
He picks up his first foul, and that's Northview's first team foul.
Right. Which wouldn't be a big deal, except for Dothan already has 5.
Right. McGee drives, and he's fouled.
Right. By, I believe, number 10. That's correct.
Foul on number 10, Ivan Lumpkin, his second. Carmichael back in.
Lumpkin out.
Along with Billy Ford.
Well, they're swapping in and out a lot.
The Tigers inbound the ball. Flowers with Burris' layup. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, I guess.
Yep, that's exactly what it
So
was.
that would be Dothan's 4th turnover.
11 seconds to go in this quarter.
Northview up by 1, 14-13.
There we go.
And the Cougars throw it away, and they pick up that 3rd turnover.
4 seconds to go. 4.6.
Let's see if Dothan takes advantage of the Northview miscue. Shot up, and it almost goes in.
Oh, man.
So we've come to the end of 1, and the score is Northview 14, Dothan 13. We'll be back with second period action after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Hello and welcome back to the campus of Northview High School. I hope the fire department's standing by because it's getting hot in here, man. They have been lighting up these nets. Northview has put up 3 3-pointers and Dothan's put up 3 3-pointers. And Northview has a 1-point lead, 14-13. Carmichael rebounds, goes up, missed. Pittman gets the rebound and puts it back in for 2.
Northview is doing an excellent job on the offensive boards.
Northview goes up by 3, 16-13. Shot short, and it's rebounded by Harris. White goes in, misses, and the putback, and
He saved it to the wrong team.
and a good save, and it goes to McGee, who puts up 2. That gives him 4 points in the game, and cuts that Northview lead to 1, 16-15. The opening minute of the second period. Creighton goes for a 3, missed, and Carmichael gets the rebound, and
It's fouled. Kelly just came in for Dothan.
it goes out of bounds off of the Cougars.
Yeah, I don't believe there's a foul. I think it just went out of bounds.
McGee. Trey Jackson. Over to Kirkland, back to Jackson. Into Williams, and
This is a
he's
foul.
fouled. They called a foul on number 3, Ed Critton, his first. The team's 3rd. McGee, he's being defended by White. And they get the ball to Jackson, and he loses it, gets it back, puts it up, and it goes out of bounds off the Tigers, and it will be the Cougars' ball. That was a foul on 1-2, I believe it was.
Number 12 for Dothan?
Yeah, I think it was Kirkland.
Okay, that'd be Kirkland then.
It will be his 2nd. That time, Jones, Franklin Williams did a good job of stepping in and knocking it out of bounds. And the ball goes off of Franklin's back. White inbounds the ball to Creighton, to Harris. Over to Carmichael, has to go up high to get it. To Pittman.
Northview gets it back.
White goes up over a couple of Dothan players, misses, is rebounded by Kirkland, Nice feed from Kirkland over to number 22, Flowers for 2. Dothan goes up by 1, 17-16.
Back and forth we go.
Long pass, and it's going to be a Cougar turnover. Flowers. Over to Kirkland, who gives it to McGee on the move, and it's blocked by number 32, Pittman. Well, number 32, McGriff. Shaquille McGriff with the block. McGee. Drive to the basket. Nice drive and a putback, and it's a miss by Williams, and rebounded by McGriff.
Williams had an excellent opportunity there. He just didn't make it.
And the Cougars throw it away. That second turnover of the period.
I was going to say that's unusual for them. They don't usually pretty good.
We're down to 4.5 left in the second period. Dothan up by 1, 17-16. Northview led 14-13 at the end of 1. Nice drive to the basket coming from number 22, Flowers. That gives him 4 points. White drives, pull up for the jumper, short. Rebounded and put back by Pittman.
And a foul. Or is it? Yep.
Fouls call on Franklin Williams. Pittman's at the line for the first time tonight.
No. But Northview with a big rebound.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Ford. Into the game's number 24, Pierre Harvey. And number 32, McGriff takes a seat. And
Draws the foul.
we have a foul. Fouls called on number 33, Maurice Pittman, his first.
Made one.
So Kelly hits 1 of 2.
Trey Jackson is back in the game. And now Dothan has a full court press. They back off of it.
Carmichael gets it across the midcourt stripe. He goes up, and it goes out of bounds off a Dothan player. They last touched it. Okay, back into the game for the Cougars. Number 1, Marquez White, 5. and number 5, Jalen Harris. Number 15 and number 4 take a seat. That's Corey White, Harris, and Billy Ford. And the ball is stolen, but it goes right back to the Cougars. Carmichael gets it and puts it up for 2.
Got a turnover and a basket.
So we are tied at 20 apiece. McGee is blocked by Harris. Carmichael. And it's taken away by McGee.
1 on 3. I was going to say he's got to pull back.
He pulled back. And a good hustle that time by Carmichael. So he forces a Dothan turnover.
All the way for 2.
And 2 points coming from Marquez White. 8 points for White. Northview takes a 2-point lead, 22-20. 2:38 left in the first half. McGee. Kirkland banks it off the glass for 2. 5 points for Adrian Kirkland. We're tied at 22 apiece.
With 2:22 to go.
Harvey. Thomas. Carmichael goes up, lays it up, and it rolls out. It's rebounded by McGee. Two minutes left in the first half. We're tied at 22 apiece. Northview led by 1 at the end of 1, 14-13. Middlebrook, nice move toward the basket, missed, but McGee gets the rebound and loses it, and Dothan picks it back up. Kirkland's called for the travel. Substitutes in the game for Northview. In comes number 3, Critton, and number 20, Marshall. Into the game for Dothan is number 14, Darius Critton. White to Harris. Good ball movement by the Cougars into number 2, Carmichael. No, that was number 3, Critton. Jeffy Flowers picks up the foul. At the line is number 21, Jalen Thomas. A really good crowd on hand on both sides of the court. Dothan and for the home team, Northview.
Now we're ready.
Thomas puts it up and it's good. So Northview goes on top by 1, 23-22. Second attempt by Thomas. It's off the mark, but he goes in strong and gets his own rebound, and it goes out of bounds. So Thomas takes a seat, and A.J. Marshall into the game. And a jump ball possession error goes to
Northview.
The
Dothan, I'm sorry.
Cougars. Oh, McGee back into the game, and number 10, Hope takes a seat. Middlebrooks over to McGee, to Kirkland. Nice feed to Middlebrooks.
That's how you do it.
And that was for number 14, Critton, to Middlebrooks for 2. That's 4 points for Middlebrook, and it's a 24-23 lead. Dothan on top of Northview.
Under a minute.
White comes by.
Oh, my. That is 9 fouls on Dothan this half.
White's at the line. I didn't get who that foul was on.
Can't help you.
I think I'll find out.
And he made
White's at the line. He makes it a 3-point play. He has 9 points. Kirkland. McGee back to Kirkland, goes for a 3. Missed, rebounded by Northview.
At 30 seconds, plenty of time.
Marquez White taking his time. Ed Critton over to Harris, and he's tripped up by McGee. So McGee picks up his second foul.
Should be a...
Yeah, Northview is in the
foul.
bonus, and they will be for the remainder of the half. Dothan's committed 10 team fouls to Northview's 4. And the Cougars lead by 2, 26-24. Harris adds one more.
Yep.
Harris makes 1 of 2.
You got 10 seconds here, Garrett.
Kirkland. And the ball is taken away. White goes for it at the buzzer, and it's off the mark. So we're at halftime at Cougar Gym, where the Northview Cougars lead the Dothan Tigers 27-24. We'll be back with second half action after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Hello and welcome back to the campus of Northview High School, where the Cougars of Northview are hosting the Tigers of Dothan High School. Crosstown rivals. Hi, I'm Dick Kirkland along with Brian Nyman tonight, and it's been an exciting game tonight. Recapping the scoring, Northview led 14-13 at the end of one, and they're leading 27-24. And we're at halftime. Leading scorer for Northview was number 1, Marquez White, with 11 points. 4 points from Jonathan Carmichael, Jalen Harris, Maurice Pittman. 3 points coming from Eric Holmes and 1 point from Jalen Thomas. On the other side, the leading scorer for the Dothan Tigers is number 35, Trey Jackson, who hit a couple of big threes coming in off the bench with 6 points. 4 points from Matthew Middlebrooks, 4 from Flowers. McGee had 4, and Kirkland had 5. And Jamarion Kelly added 1 more point. So we start this second half, and I expect this will be an exciting half too, Brian.
It's not going to be any less. This is for bragging rights here.
3 and a putback by Carmichael. That gives him 6 points. And it puts Northview up by 5, 29-24. Kirkland drives to the basket, puts it up, rolls out. Middlebrooks fights for the rebound, fights again. And finally, White comes down with the rebound, and he's injured. So early timeout, an official's timeout with 7:23 left in the second half, and the Cougars are leading 29-24, and you're watching the Scenic Sports Network. The Cougars inbounds the ball after the injury timeout. The ball goes into Pittman. He puts it up and misses, and the rebound is by Franklin Williams. Bernard McGee takes it across the timeline. Rotation to number 35, Jackson, and it's partially blocked. McGee drives in and puts it up, and he's fouled and will be going to the line. Foul's called on number 33, Maurice Pittman. That's his third. At the line is Bernard McGee. He has 4 points. This is his first visit to the line tonight, and he makes that one good. Pittman will take a seat. Replacing him will be number 10, Ivan Lumpkin.
Is it Lampkin?
I think so.
Then I can't type.
We'll find out. McGee's second shot falls short. But Dothan gets the rebound. McGee has it. Kicks it over to Kirkland in the corner for a 3 short.
But Dothan gets it back.
Rebound by Jackson. McGee hits a fade away and it goes.
Very nice. Dothan stayed after that one.
Bernard McGee, that's his 3rd point of the period, giving him 7 points in the game. Good strong move by Harris. It's a 31-27 Northview lead. Kirkland kicks it out. They get it over to McGee. He's been defended by Critton. And they try to get the ball into Franklin. It's just out of his reach. The Tigers turn it over, then the Cougars turn it right back over to them.
So Dothan will inbound with 5:55 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Jackson inbounds it to McGee. McGee drives the baseline. Reverse layup counted.
Oh, that was quick. Never let him go baseline.
McGee has 5 points here in the 3rd, and matter of fact, he has all of Dothan's points here in the 2nd half. Northview up by 2, 31-29, 5:38 left in the 3rd. Carmichael spins, shoots off the glass, and tipped in by Critton.
That was nice. Nice tip in.
Northview back up by 4. McGee is stripped away. And White on the break misses. Carmichael rebounds it, puts it up, misses. And there's a battle for the ball. And number 10 comes up with it. Lumpkin.
They stayed with it and they eventually got it in.
That's what you have to do, is just stay with it and keep banging the boards and going after the ball. And they did a good job that time, and it paid dividends. Northview up by their biggest lead of the game, 6 points,
Flowers.
35-29.
Flowers just came in for Dothan.
Northview has come out and put up 9 points. The Dothan's, let's see, Dothan has put up 5. Missed by McGee, and Northview gets to rebound.
Almost called for traveling, but not quite.
Over to White. White gets it to Harris. Inside move, no good, and it's rebounded by the Tigers, and it's blocked. That was an aggressive move that time from Flowers, and it's blocked by the Cougars.
It was a clean block, too. Just knocked it out of bounds. Dothan will inbound.
Flowers. McGee. And they try to get it into Williams, and it's taken away. 35 is called for the foul. Trey Jackson, his second.
Only the team's first.
White takes it out, inbounds it to Credden, who gives it back to White. Credden and White passing it around. White behind the back, and he's fouled. That's going to be called on number 22, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, so Flowers picks up his second. That's the second team foul.
And there you go.
And a feed to Carmichael, and it's good. That gives him 8 points, 4 here in the second half. Carmichael is called for the foul on the other end. That's his first. That will be the team's second. McGee inbounds it to Flowers. Nice feed down to Williams. He puts it in for 2.
And we'll go to the line, I think. Yes, we'll go to the line to shoot one more.
Foul is called against, did it say 2-4? 1-4. They put the numbers up pretty quick, Brian. You noticed that?
I did, and it was against 1-4.
Slow it down. We're old. We can't comprehend that fast. Missed by Williams. And it goes out of bounds off of Northview, so the Tigers will get another chance. Ball inbound to McGee. A lot of pushing and shoveling under there.
Number 3, maybe? Number 3 with the foul.
Yeah, Ed Critton picks up his first. So the ball stays with the Tigers. They're trailing by 6, 37-31. Williams to McGee. Kirkland, he almost loses it. Pulls up, shoots, rebounded by White. Critton drives, dishes it off, and we have a traveling on Jalen Thomas.
Just under 3 minutes to go in the third period.
Carmichael takes a seat, and back into the game is number 5, Jalen Harris. The Tigers inbound the ball. Right now they've outscored the Tigers 10-6. 10-7. A shot for a 3, and it comes up short by Jackson. He had a couple of threes early in the game, but hadn't been able to connect since. Harris thought about it, kicked it back out to Critton. Critton puts it up. It's off the mark. It's rebounded by the Tigers. Flowers.
Sounds like we're having an air ball competition between the fans.
And he's hit hard. Foul is called against number 3, Ed Critton. He picks up his second. We're winding down. Just over 2 minutes left in the third period. Kirkland. He's been defended by Ford. McGee. Nice feed.
That was nice.
That was number 22 breaking toward the basket. Flowers.
Very nice.
That's 7 points for Flowers. And somehow they get the ball to Carmichael. He gets it up, and boy, that's a battle for the ball, and Dothan comes up with it.
Somehow.
McGee.
Minute and a half.
It's a 4-point game, 37-33. McGee stops, pulls, falls back, fades away, and drops it in.
He is good at those, I guess you call them fadeaways.
That's 11 points for McGee. And we're back to a 2-point game, 37-35. Just over a minute left in the third. Northview's going to probably go for one shot here. Harris. White. Goes up high, misses, is rebounded. They get the ball out to Kirkland, and he loses it. And Carmichael picks it up. White comes, spins, off the glass, counted. Marquez White, 13 points.
15 seconds in the third.
And that all happened off the Dothan turnover. Northview back up by 4, 39-35. 5 seconds left. Kirk, and a three attempted by McGee, and it's off the mark. So we have come to the end of three. And the score is Northview 39, Dothan 35. We'll be back with the fourth period of action after this timeout. You're watching the Sync Sports Network. Okay, we're back at the beginning of the fourth period of action where the Dothan Tigers are playing the Northview Cougars. The Cougars are the home team tonight. The Tigers are the guests, and this is a close game. It's a 4-point lead, 39-35. Northview led 14-13 at the end of one, took a 27-24 lead into halftime, and lead 39-35 at the end of three. That was a pretty evenly matched period there. Dothan scored 11 points, and Northview put up 12.
And this period is going to be probably the same. Close, I mean.
This is it.
I don't think anybody's left.
The final 8 minutes of regulation.
I'm glad you said regulation. Sometimes you say in the game, and you never know.
Yeah, never know. You never know. Just glad you don't have to have a field goal kicker in this game, okay?
Man. I don't know. McGee might be able to pull one up there.
Oh yeah, he was McGee was an excellent player. I was so impressed with his performance on the field this year, the football field. Miss Creighton with the rebound,
and he's fouled.
That foul is on McGee. It's third. At the line is number 3, Creighton. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He has 2 points in the game. Make it 3. Northview goes up by 5, 40-35. Creighton hits 1 of 2. Just under 7 minutes left. We played just a little over 1 minute in the period. McGee. He looks. He thinks about it. He's being defended by White. And Creighton, well, not Creighton, that was number 4 with the steal. Ford and the basket.
And a steal.
And another steal. And Dothan dodged it that time.
They did. They almost.
Kirkland puts it up off the glass. And they're going to say it's going the other way. Oh, they call. So the baskets No good by Kirkland. And they call Williams for the foul. That's his third.
That's right. Yep.
So Williams going to. No, Kirkland comes out of the game, and Middlebrook replaces him. Kirkland came out limping. Northview up by 7.
There was almost a mutiny up here behind me.
White pulls up, shoots. Pittman gets the rebound. Out to Harris, to White. White drives the baseline, banks it off the glass for 2. Marquez White, 15 points, a 9-point lead, the biggest lead of the game for the Cougars.
For either team, isn't it?
Yes, it is. The Cougars have come out strong here in the fourth. McGee gets it into Middlebrooks. He turns, shoots, misses, foul up, and Critton is knocked out of bounds by Middlebrook.
Going to be a foul on number 30 for Dothan. That's Middlebrook.
Neither team in the bonus yet.
No, both of them have 5
Williams
fouls. So
goes out of the game, and Kelly replaces him. Northview up by 9, and they have the ball. And the pass is good. That's by Harris.
Yep.
The foul was called on number 31, Kelly. Harris is 1 of 2 from the line. He has 8 points.
He has 9.
Make it 9. And it's a 12-point Northview lead. McGee, and it's blocked. And Northview try to get it out too fast, Brian. And what I tell you about getting in a hurry?
Why would you be in a hurry with a 12-point lead and 5 minutes to go in the game?
Right. Why would you be in a hurry? So the Tigers get the ball after the Northview turnover. McGee. He's been defended by Critton. And they're going to call White for the foul. And that will just be his first. Neither team in the bonus yet. Next foul they will be.
Yeah, both teams are at 6 right now. So Dothan will inbound under their basket.
Takes it out. Dothan is scoreless here in the fourth, and Northview has come out and put up 8 points.
I think Dothan made that a little more difficult than it needed to be, but
Flowers. He almost loses his footing, but he regains it.
His floor is slippery, man. I think it has to do with the humidity outside, and I'm serious. It is very warm.
Pulls up for the jumper. It's short. And the Tigers get the rebound. They get it back to McGee. Shot from the corner. A 3 is missed. Rebounded by Pittman. He gets it over to White. We're down to under 4 minutes.
I was just going to say. And Dothan has scored how many?
Carmichael has scored for the travel. Dothan is scoreless here in the fourth. And we played more than half of the fourth period. And we saw that happen to them at the tournament where they only scored 2 points in the third period against Whitesboro.
I remember that now that you say that.
They have gone cold. They've got to make a run here if they want to try to get back into this game. And they throw the ball away again. So that's the third, fourth period turnover for the Tigers. Harris to Critton. Carmichael. White.
Northview doesn't really need to be in the hurry, and they're not.
No, they're up by 12.
And in high school, I guess they can stand there all night. Well, 10 seconds, right?
And White has it. Passes it over to Critton. Over to Harris, and he's being defended by McGee. Northview's taking a lot of time off the clock. Critton. Northview's doing a good job of spreading the ball out and taking time off the clock. And it's saved by Dothan, and they turn it right back over to Northview. And so more time for the Cougars and less time for the Tigers.
Dothan's going to just have to foul. Next foul puts him in the bonus, too, so.
Carmichael. We're down to about to hit the 2-minute mark.
I believe he said 35 was the foul.
35 is on Trey Jackson.
That's who it was.
And we have played 6 minutes in the fourth period, and Dothan has scored 0 points.
That is amazing.
0 points.
I could have won a bet on that. I would have bet you that. You would have said, I'll take that.
At the line is Carmichael. Carmichael has 8 points in the game.
Some of the crowd is leaving.
Shots up and good. That's his first trip to the line, and he makes it good. You know, Dothan played very close for 3 periods, but this fourth period, they have just gone into a deep freeze. Carmichael makes both of his free throws. And so we have 2:01 left, and the score is Northview 49, Dothan 35. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. 2:01 left in the fourth. And we have played 6 minutes, and Dothan has scored 0 points. But they made 5 turnovers. And I know Coach Sumter's not happy about that.
No, this is not typical Dothan basketball here.
Carmichael takes it out, inbounds it to Critton, and it's taken away by Kirkland, and they're going to call him out of bounds.
It's all right. At least he was aggressive with it.
1:54 left. You know, I'm looking at these guys out on the court. These guys played against each other on the football field. A lot of the names are familiar to me.
Oh, yeah.
Marquez White, Jalen Harris,
Yeah.
and Carmichael.
Who was their quarterback?
And then you got McGee and Kirkland.
Right.
On the Dothan side, whose names we called quite a bit during the season. White is at the line.
For a 1-1, they're in the bonus now.
He's 3 of 4 with 15 points.
16.
White's had a good night tonight. He had 11 first half points and has added 5 more here in the second half.
6
Make
more.
it 6.
Well, his free throw shooting is so smooth.
So Dothan is still scoreless in the period. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it really is.
Kirkland goes for a 3. It's short. Dothan gets the rebound. And Williams finally gets the basket for the Tigers with 1:25 left in the game.
And he's down, I think, with just a cramp, but I'm not a doctor.
But, Brian, that's amazing.
Amazing.
Dothan scores their first points of the fourth period with 1:25 left in the game. Northview, just recapping, Northview led 14-13 at the end of one, and they took a 27-24 lead into halftime. They stretched that lead out by just a couple more points, 39-35 at the end of three, and they have come out here in the fourth and put up 12 more points to Dothan 0. So,
well, Dothan has 2 now, right?
Yeah, well, Dothan has put up 2, and
2
we
points.
saw, we talked about them scoring 2 points in a period.
Yeah, against Wicksburg.
Yeah. So they've got to find a way to get some points on the get some points on the board, and not go into these long droughts. That's what's killing them. These long droughts where
looks like a different team came out here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
somebody replaced all the players on Dothan's team.
So we have an injury timeout with 1:25 left. Northview leads 51-37. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Carmichael inbounds the ball to White. Back to Carmichael. And he's fouled by Flowers. That's his third foul. At the line is Jonathan Carmichael. He's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. He has 10 points. Make it 11. He remains perfect from the line.
You don't want to foul him.
Carmichael makes both of his free throws. He has hit 4 in a row. McGee goes for a 3. And Carmichael gets the rebound out to White. He lays it up, but he misses it, but gets the rebound. Kick it back out to Carmichael, to Harris. Down to 1 minute left. And we have a foul.
Had to foul.
It will be a 2-shot foul. 22 is called for the foul. Flowers, that's his 4th. Carmichael 4 for 4 from the line. 12 points and 5 in a row from the foul line. Harris takes a seat, and to replace him, Marshall. Darius Marshall. Carmichael perfect from the line, 6 in a row.
Under a minute.
McGee takes it coast to coast for 2. So that gives Dothan only 4 points in the period. It's a 55-39 lead for the Cougars. So Carmichael, hey, he's hit 6 in a row. Make it 7. Boy, he's got the touch tonight from the foul line.
And he makes it look easy. I mean, watch him shoot. Smooth as soap. Look at that. Boop, boop.
8 in a row for Carmichael. And that's a 57-39 lead.
41 seconds to go. Dothan's going to inbound.
18 points for Northview in the period to only 4 for Dothan.
Somebody called timeout here, and
So we have timeout on the court with 41.4 seconds left. Northview leading 57-39. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Dothan takes the ball out. They'll try to add some more points. Drive to the basket by Jackson, and he's fouled.
He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul is called on number 24, Harvey. His first. At the line is number 35, Trey Jackson, who had a couple of threes early in the first half, but no points since. So he makes 1 of 2. That gives him a total of 7 points in the game, and another foul.
Dothan will not go down without a fight, which is good.
Well, you
got to do what you can.
You want to fight, but I think it's a little late for fighting.
That puts.
You know, they just kind of fell apart here in the fourth, Brian.
It's a different team.
They really did. Trailing by only 4 points at the end of 3, and to fall behind by 17 points.
Yeah, when people see this score, in the paper tomorrow, they're going to say, wow, Dothan really played bad, but they didn't.
Baker misses both of his free throw attempts. McGee in the corner for Kirkland, missed. Northview gets the rebound.
Oh, first down.
And we have a foul. Foul called on number 22. That's going to be all for Flowers. So he fouls out with 17.2 seconds left. He's being replaced by Trey Holt.
At the line is number 12. I don't know who number 12 is. Might you know?
No, I may not.
Okay.
He makes 1 of 2. So this will probably be Dothan's last shot of the game, and they give it back to McGee. He goes for a 3. It's off the mark and is rebounded by number 12. Harvey gets it, shoots it at the buzzer, and it's a done deal. 58 for the Cougars, 40 for the Tigers. And you have some happy Cougar fans out there tonight. Okay, recapping the scoring by periods. Northview led 14-13 after 1. They took a 27-24 lead at the halftime. 39-35 at the end of 3, and they win the game 58-40 now. The leading scorer for the visiting Dothan Tigers was Bernard McGee with 13. Number 22, Jeffrey Flowers had 7. Trey Jackson with 7. 4 from Franklin Williams. 4 from Matthew Millbrooks. 5 from Adrian Kirkland. Now on the other side for the Northview Cougars, the leading scorer was number 1, Marquez White, who had 17 points, followed by Jonathan Carmichael's 16, 9 from Jalen Harris, 3 from Eric Holmes, 1 from Jalen Thomas, 4 from Maurice Pittman. So the difference in this game, Brian, was the fourth period. Dothan only scored 5 points. They didn't score their first points in the period till there was 1 minute, 25 seconds left in the game.
That was the difference right there.
They've got to find a way to end these droughts. We've seen that happen to them a couple of times this year, and what needs to happen is they've got to have somebody to step up. But you got to take care. You got to really talk about the Northview Cougars. They came out ready to play. They kept the pressure on the Tigers of Dothan, and they were just able to maintain control of the game for the entire 4 periods.
That's exactly right. Yeah, we said Dothan didn't score a point, but I mean Northview was challenging everything, so they had help to not score points.
They sure did. So that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. We're at the Cougar Gym where the Northview Cougars defeat the Dothan Tigers 58-40. On behalf of Brian Nyman, my cameraman tonight, this is Mick Kirkland saying good night. We'll see you soon on the Scenic Sports Network.